This presentation speaks to what is biocabinet containment and why biocabinets are used in a laboratory. When properly maintained and used in conjunction with good laboratory techniques, biocabinets provide effective primary containment for work with human pathogens. In containment level 2 facilities, biocabinets are used for procedures with the potential to produce infectious aerosols and for high concentrations or large volumes of infectious material. In containment levels 3 and 4, all open vessel activities with infectious materials are conducted in a biocabinet. Biocabinet training. Every employee working in a biocabinet must be trained in its correct use and have a good understanding of the different types of cabinets and how they work. Detailed information on the selection, function, and use of biocabinets can be found elsewhere in the literature. Classes and characteristics of biological safety cabinets. There are 3 classes of biocabinets: Class 1, Class 2, and Class 3. Selection of the proper class of BSC requires careful evaluation of the activities to be carried out. Horizontal clean benches that direct air toward the operator are not biological safety cabinets and must not be used for handling infectious, toxic, or sensitizing materials. Only cabinets that meet the National Sanitation NSF standard number 49-2002 independent standard for the design and manufacture of testing of biocabinets and bear an NF 49 seal should be purchased. Class 1 cabinets. These cabinets have unrecirculated airflow away from the operator that is discharged to the atmosphere after filtration through a HEPA filter. They provide good operator protection, but do not protect the material within the cabinet, the product, from contamination. Class 2 cabinets. Class 2 cabinets are designed for personnel, product, and environmental protection. They are designed for work involving microorganisms in containment levels 2, 3, and 4 laboratories, and are divided into 2 types, A and B, on the basis of construction type, airflow velocities and patterns, and exhaust systems. Within Type A, there are 2 subtypes: A1, formerly designated Type A, and A2, formerly designated Type B3. Within Type B, there are 2 subtypes, B1 and B2. Class 2 cabinets are most commonly used in biomedical research laboratories because of their characteristics. Class 2, Type A1 cabinets. Cabinet air may be recirculated back into the laboratory or ducted out of the building by means of a thimble connection, a small opening around the cabinet exhaust filter housing, whereby the balance of the cabinet is not disturbed by fluctuations in the building exhaust systems. The thimble must be designed to allow for proper certification of the cabinet, provide access to permit scan testing of the HEPA filter, maintain a minimum average face velocity of 0.38 meters per second or 75 feet per minute, may have positive pressure contaminated ducts and plenums. They are not suitable for work with low levels of volatile toxic chemicals and volatile radionuclides. Class 2 Type A2 BioCabinets cabinet air may be recirculated back into the laboratory or ducted out of the building by means of a thimble connection, a small opening around the cabinet exhaust air filter housing, whereby the balance of the cabinet is not disturbed by fluctuations in the building exhaust system. The thimble must be designed to allow for proper certification of the cabinet, i.e., provide access to permit scan testing of HEPA filters. Maintain a minimum average face velocity of 0.5 meters per second or 100 feet per minute. Have ducts and plenums under negative pressure. Is suitable for work with minute quantities of volatile toxic chemicals and trace amounts of radionuclides. Class 2 Type B1 cabinets are hard ducted through a dedicated duct exhausted to the atmosphere after passing through a HEPA filter, which contains negative pressure plena. It maintains a minimum average face velocity of 0.5 meters per second, 100 feet per minute. Recirculates 30% of the air within the cabinet. Suitable for work with low levels of volatile toxic chemicals and trace amount of radionuclides. Class 2 Type B2 cabinets. Does not recirculate air within the cabinet. Maintains a minimum average face velocity of 0.5 meters per second, 100 feet per minute. Hard ducted through a dedicated duct exhausted to the atmosphere, 100% of cabinet air. After passage through a HEPA filter, contains negative pressure plena. Suitable for work with volatile toxic chemicals and radionuclides. The exhaust canopy must allow for proper BSC certification. Alarm should be provided that is audible at the cabinet to indicate loss of exhaust flow from the building exhaust system. The cabinet internal fan should also be interlocked to shut down when the building exhaust system fan fails to prevent pressurization of the cabinet. Class 3 cabinets. Class 3 cabinets are totally enclosed and gas tight with HEPA filtered supply and exhaust air. Work is performed with attached long sleeve gloves. The cabinet is kept under a negative pressure of at least 120 pascals, which is a half-inch water gauge. And airflow is maintained by a dedicated exterior exhaust system. Class 3 cabinets protect the worker and the product. They are designed for work with level 4 pathogens and provide an alternative to the positive pressure soot bait for maximum containment laboratories. Cabinet lines consisting of several refrigerators and transfer devices joined together are traditionally custom built. Thank you for listening. Bye now.